Gracias por el clima. Miku coffee's on, and the sun is already hitting the pavement in SoCal. Time to get to work. Let's talk about the cost of just standing in it. In 2024, the numbers finally caught up to the street. 50% of this country looking at the receipt. Half the houses in America working until they bleed, and still not making enough to cover the basic need. Not luxuries, not vacations, not buying a boat, just keeping the lights on, just staying afloat. They call it an economy, I call it a cage, when half the nation can't survive on a working wage. This is the working age, the miracle we pull, running on empty, but we gotta act like it's full. Half the nation holding on by a frame, snapping thread just to keep the lights on and keep the family fed. It's the invisible crisis, the working man's tightrope, balancing the ledger on the last thread of hope. Look at the ledger, watch the numbers lie. The cost of living climbing up into the sky. Jerome Powell talks inflation like it's just an idea, while we're doing the math on the price of tortillas. The hedge funds buying at the block, driving up the lease. The corporate growers are squeezing us, disturbing the peace. They never had to put the milk back on the shelf. They built a whole system just to feed themselves. This is the working age, the miracle we pull, running on empty, but we gotta act like it's full. Half the nation holding on by a frame, snapping thread just to keep the lights on and keep the family fed. It's the invisible crisis, the working man's tightrope, balancing the ledger on the last thread of hope. It takes a lot of work to make us feel this poor. It takes a lot of meetings behind a heavy oak door. The basic agreement, the one they used to sell, they packed it up in boxes and they sent it to hell. We shouldn't need a miracle just to stay alive. So we wake up tomorrow and we do it all again. Half of America holding their breath, waiting for the rain. This is the daily magic trick, pulling water from the stone. You are not a failure, hermano, you are not alone. They stole the foundation, they took the solid ground, but we're still standing here, and we're making a heavy sound. This is the working age, the miracle we pull, running on empty, but we gotta act like it's full. Half the nation holding on by a frame, snapping thread just to keep the lights on and keep the family fed. It's the invisible crisis, the working man's tightrope, balancing the ledger on the last thread of hope. Yeah, keep your balance. Mañana es otro día. We show up anyway. 50% of us, we're still here.